Hello, everyone. How are you today? How's everything? How was your day, guys? Was it good? Hello, hello.
Sorry.
My dear friends, we have come to the end of this cycle. We are just missing today's meeting and next one, that is Monday, and is our final exam. So let me tell you what's the plan for today. What's the agenda? All right, here we are. So we have our project presentations, yeah, your videos as the first activity of our plan tonight. A remarkable event in my life, special event. After that, I will ask you to please complete the survey or answer the survey. You guys have, for evaluating anything related to our cycle. And if we have time, I'm not sure, we can just check out a little bit about past models. That was the last topic we studied last night. And we will check some extra practice, just if we have time, okay? Because for the second block of the meeting tonight, well, for the second part with teacher Laura, you guys will just finish the review, like checking everything before the exam. So that's the plan. Diego, maybe you have the link of it. It's just that you shared your screen and you play it. Is there any problem with it?
Yes, teacher, I can't share my screen today.
Okay, so you have to send me the link and I can just have it ready. Guys, according to that, before I check the attendance, well, this is something that we need to take into account, that this is very important. Project presentations order. You guys have your number in mind, so we do not waste time when I call your names, yeah? The idea is that as soon as I call you, you guys just click and that's it, yes? We have Santiago and Marlon first because they asked me before, yeah, they need to leave. So that's what we're gonna do. Questions about our class tonight. What are the questions?
Can we already start?
Okay, Santiago is in a rush. Okay, Santiago, yes. Let me just check out the attendance very quickly and we can start right away. Here we are. Okay, second. Karen Acevedo.
Present, teacher.
Santiago.
Your teacher.
Kiara.
Present, teacher.
Jorge.
Present, teacher.
Natalia.
Present.
Diego.
Present, teacher.
Manuela. Yes, teacher. Joan.
Present, teacher.
Beatriz.
Present, teacher.
Xiomara.
Present, teacher.
Jessica.
Present, teacher.
Catherine.
Present, Miss.
Marlon.
Present, teacher.
Mendy.
Present, teacher.
Manuel.
Hello, teacher. Present.
María.
Present, teacher.
Vanessa.
Present.
Okay, nice. Well, we are ready, so we're going to start. Guys, be very respectful and pay attention to your classmates' final product, yeah? That's the idea of this presentation. While your classmates are presenting the video, you guys are paying attention, so maybe I can ask you some questions about those videos, okay? Or maybe you guys can make some comments on those presentations. That would be a good idea. Okay, Santiago, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Let me screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
And can you hear it?
Yes.
I can hear you, but I mean, the sound of the video, I'm afraid is not up for us.
Sorry. Okay. And how
You may-
can
you
I
may-
fix that?
You may share with sound.
Anybody knows how can we fix that from my cell phone?
Yes, go to more in the
More?
3 points
Thank you,
on the
Natalia.
right.
There?
I'm not able to, yes, but don't show the option.
How can we fix this?
Meeting settings, maybe. It's the same. No,
Well,
I don't
where?
know.
And in topic, always show meeting control. Show meeting.
No.
Santiago, could you send it to somebody and
Yes, sorry.
me and we can
Teacher,
just
I will
share it?
send the link. Yes, thank you, man. I will send you the link. Let me a second.
Thank you, Manuel and Natalia, for helping. Guys, while Santiago is getting ready, I just want to remind you about the information you were supposed to send me when I send you the message. I know we are all busy, I know, but this is just a friendly reminder to please tell me if you are going to go to the ceremony of the graduation or if you prefer receiving the certification via email, okay? I know that Manuel suggested something different, but I was so busy during the day that I could not work on that form. So I still need you to please tell me that in the group, yeah? So when we finish the class, I can just collect the answers, okay?
Teacher, I will send the link right now from the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
There
Oh, no. Santiago, here in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Let
I
me-
have not opened my WhatsApp, so it's okay.
No worries.
It was just the reminder for the information I asked you in the morning.
There you are.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so let me just say it again. This morning, I sent you a message about telling me if you guys are going to go to the ceremony because you received an invitation, yeah, for the graduation. So I ask you, please write your name and tell me, teacher, I'm going to the ceremony. Or, teacher, I prefer receiving the certification through my email. Okay, it's not that yes, no, I'm going, I'm not coming. No, because I need to, see your name. That way I can collect information. Some of you already answered, but most of you didn't. So please do not forget to do it, okay? Hands up if you understand what I'm talking about, please. Thank you, Beatriz. Thank you, Manuel. The rest of you, maybe you guys already did it or maybe you are doing it now. Okay. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, do not forget that, please. Okay, Santiago, so let me just play it. It must be long tonight with the presentation.
Teacher, if we
Yeah.
answer for WhatsApp, we should to answer again.
No. If you already did,
choose a date, which
if-
I think is
Sure.
important.
If you already did it this morning, that's okay. Yeah, at the end of the class tonight at 10, I will check all the information and I will register that for my coordinator. Yeah. It's because I was supposed to create, I don't know, maybe another kind of way to ask you the information, but I didn't have the time, so that's why I asked that way. Okay, Santiago, we are ready. Boys and girls, please pay attention. Here we are.
Well, I chose a date which I think is an important event in everyone's life. The day of our graduation. In my case, the graduation of secondary school. This was in December 4th of 2018, just a couple of months before the pandemic starts. I don't know about you, but in my case, well, everything looks perfect, and I started 2020 so confidence about the successful future was waiting for me. Well, where did it happen? The event took place into an auditorium of other school, different at mine, because during that time my school was having some renovation, so the auditorium of my school was closed, and well, the ceremony had to be done in a rented space, in this case in the auditorium of the Instituto San Pedro. And by the way, the name of my school is Technical School Vicente Pastor. Now, how did it happen? Well, finally, after 6 years of secondary school, the expected day had arrived. I go to the institute, I go inside, and I meet with my friends and classmates. They all were waiting to be called and receive their cap and gown to go into the auditorium. Nothing unusual so far, but suddenly my name was named, and it was unexpected because to be able to use that post, you have to paid some money, and I didn't. So, well, anyways, my friends and I decided dinner light without saying nothing. And after all, it wasn't a big deal. Finally, my friends and I said goodbye, see you, expecting to meet us in the future, having all our goals completed. Well, now, who was part of the event? Generally, well, the school only allowed us to invite 2 people, so I decided to invite my good parents, Maria, Julian, and other colleagues. And I want to say something about the good parents, and it's that generally they are considered as second parents, but in my case, it's the contrary. They are parents. I consider them. Why is it important? Well, personally, I don't consider any graduation as an event for what we must celebrate, although they are important because, in my opinion, they represent the end of part of our life, the rise of humans. In my particular case, the step between the adolescence and the adulthood. How I felt, well, this school is something that I wouldn't repeat it, so I was excited, in this space, and desperate to start my career and build the people, the person, what we will be in the future and the rest of the life. A whole and deep description of the scenario was different to other graduation ceremonies, a big scenario, a big table, principal, teachers, the students sitting in front, and well, our parents behind, all received their certificate. And finally, everyone took a photo with the principal as a reminder of the day. So thank you for your attention. See you.
Thank you so much, Santiago. That was a very good job. Is there any comment you guys want to make on it? Any question you want to ask Santiago or anything you want to say? It was very complete, descriptive, lots of details. Very nice. I think I remember my graduation as well. Long time ago, you will have lots of graduations in your life. Okay, my friends, questions, comments? Not really? Okay. Manuel, are you ready?
Me, teacher?
Sorry, Marlon.
Okay.
Unexpected.
Excuse me. Wait a second. Santiago? Santiago,
Yes, teacher.
I know you are leaving, so I just send you a message here in the chat for you to complete the survey, okay? Give me a second. Let me just check the link.
Okay, teacher.
Santiago. Ah, it's because you have Steven. Okay, sorry. I was looking. So do it, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, and have a wonderful trip. Okay, Marlon. Give me a second. Marlon is next. Okay, go ahead.
My name is Marlon Sanchez. Hello, hello everyone. My name is Marlon Sanchez.
Can you hear
Yes,
video?
yes, yes. We
Yes,
Okay.
Marlon.
I think we thought that that was part of the video, and everybody was like, waiting and
And today I am talking about one of the most important event moment in my life. So go ahead. My event is birth of my son. This is Juan and me. And before to talking my moment, I talk about the how did I find out I was going to be a father. When I was 22 years old, my girlfriend sent me a photo on my cell phone with a pregnancy test. A pregnancy test indicated that is positive, and this form I knew that he would be a father. So Juanjo was born on Tuesday, 30 August 2014. And I remember that I studied, I was studying for a subject called hate transfer in the library at the Ways when the phone rang and it was Jenny. She said me, water broke, go home for the things and come back to the clinic. So I immediately, my reaction was like Homer. I ran to take a taxi and the taxi driver was driving as fast furious, to my home and come back to the clinic immediately. Uh, So when I arrived to the clinic, I could only see Jenny once. I arrived around 11 a.m. and I was waiting a long time when approximately 6:13 or 8 p.m. they called me that they needed me urgently. I had to go to the sixth floor of the clinic. I was in urgency and Jenny was translated to sixth floor, and I turns out that they were looking for me urgently because the child had already been born, and they could not find the father to deliver the baby's clothes, and was because I I was working in urgency, not in the sixth row. Uh, and I was thinking the worst. And so when say me this, I rest a little, I rest a lot. Who parts of the event? The event basically Jenny's mothers. Jenny is obviously this is Jenny. Jenny's mothers. Juan when was born. Um, medical staff the Chicamucha Clinic and me. Why is important for me this moment is on the of the most important moments in my life for many reasons. I was birthed on my son, and it was an event that totally changed my life. Being a father is not easy, but it's very rewarding. I think it that my son Juan has taught me to be a better person every day, to be a good father, and I hope to leave a good person to society. Currently, this is Juan. 1 is years old, and he's an incredible child. Yeah, I love my son. He's a very keen and and empathic and human, and he's very good person, and I love my son, and I'm proud. So is all, everyone. Thank you for your attendance. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Marlon. Very nice. Very good presentation. Thank you for telling us about your son's birth. Well, I'm not a mother, so I do not know exactly what is that feeling like, but I have a very special nephew, and I was, like very attentive to every single second when my sister was delivering that baby. So it was awesome. Okay, questions, my friends? Questions to Marlon?
I have a question.
Okay, John, what's up?
Do you think it's much better to have your shirt today, or do you think it wouldn't make any difference?
The question. I am have son or kids in younger. It's very difficult, but has a advantage because in this moment I enjoy my what do you say, crianza, my ¿cómo se dice? Crianza with
Childhood. In that case of that kid, childhood. But
childhood.
you want that word is like when you raise your children. Yeah. So rising.
I enjoy childhood with my son, uh, and it's very interesting because one in this moment have 8 years old, and he loved the football or soccer, and I too. For me, it's better that you have a son in a early stage in your life, independent, and it's better that your plan of things is the is my thinking.
Awesome. Thank you, Mario. And thank you, all of you, for paying attention and for asking questions. Karen, ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Marlon, I'm sending you something in the chat, okay? Just check it, please. Okay, Karen, let's do it.
Okay, teacher, let me a second. Okay, teacher, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me today. I told you my memorable graduation party. It was a joyous celebration that marked an important milestone in my life. Let's set the stage to December 2019, when I was just 16 years old. After graduating on the weekday, my family and I decided to organize the party on the following weekend to ensure all our cherished guests could attend. Speaking of the guests, it was a delightful gathering with my family present, my parents, Amparo and Gustavo, my older sister, Linda, my two little sisters, Valeria and Sofia, which are twins, and two school friends and close family friends who hold a special place in my heart. but I don't have any photo of them. Despite I searched, so I put a photo of my cake. The party took place on the first floor of my house, which is a restaurant, but we managed to adapt and decorate it for the occasion. This created an intimate and cozy atmosphere while the decoration was improvised due to the venue serving as a restaurant during the day. The room was adorned with balloons. Moreover, the food prepared by my mother added a touch of delight to the evening. The cake was decorated with a motorboat and a diploma to symbolize the significance of the occasion. The graduation itself brought me immense happiness, but it was heightened by the prospect of starting a new chapter with. On the day of the party, I must admit I feel a bit stressed as we were still setting up the room when our guests arrived earlier. Nevertheless, the arrival turned out to be a blessing in disguise. They helped me to finalize the decoration. This party is important to me because it provides an opportunity to share my achievement with my entire family, in particularly meaning as my older sister who resides in the United States. And I'm looking forward to my university graduation to reunite with my sister again. In conclusion, the party remains a cherished memory that brings me a smile to my face whenever I recall the love, support, and joy that fill in the room. Thank you for allowing to share this special moment today.
Thank you so much, Karen. Okay, awesome. Well, guys, questions for Karen? Questions, comments, anything you want to say or mention? That was a very good job as well. Interesting. Anyone? Thank you, Karen. I know sometimes we feel stressed, you know, when we have to finish lots of arrangements. It's crazy. Okay, but there are some people, yeah, around us who may help us. Thank you, Karen. Now we are ready for Kiara. And after Kiara, we have Jorge. Then Natalia. Okay, Kiara, we are ready.
Okay, teacher, one moment. Hi, classmates and teacher. I have come to talk to you about my first volunteer. First, I'm going to talk to you about that important date for me. I went to my first volunteer as a physical therapist on January 6, 2023. Actually, last 4 years, I had participated as a collector of donation because I was living in Barranca Bermeja and I was very busy with my job. But this year I came to Bucaramanga, then my friends invited me to the health brigade as a physical therapist. Many people participate in volunteer. In this picture, you can see all volunteers, doctors, nurses, physical therapists, nutritionists, bacteriologists. Some of them are my friends and others are healthcare students. Why is important for me? I always like to help people with my profession. I think it's important to give back a little that the life gives us, and I have worked to help many people with my job. How I felt? I had many feelings at the same time. First, I felt a little nervous because I would be with ill people that I didn't know about their disease or health conditions. Then, when I was there with the people in their little village, I felt very excited because I could share time with children. The health brigade was in a little elementary school in a village from Mogotes. Around the school there is a lot of nature. You can see many fruit trees and coffee trees, the best part. There are a few houses, but the houses are very ancient and unfortunately the houses are dilapidated. In this picture you could see an ancient wood stove. This was my important event. I hope you will be motivated to help people when they need it. Bye!
Awesome, Kiara. I have never participated in an event like that, different from the times I have been, in field trips with my students. Okay, questions for Kiara, comments, anything you want to say?
Teacher, I don't have question.
Okay, thank you, Mandy. Nice. Who's
Me,
Yes, Catherine,
I want to tell something to Kiara.
please.
It's a wonderful and amazing job.
Thank you, Catherine. Yes, I agree with you. Any other person who wants to make any comment? Not really? Okay, so we are ready for listening. Okay, to Jorge. And then Natalia. Jorge, let's go. Are you ready?
Teacher, can I share the screen?
Sure, of course.
Okay.
You guys are allowed to do it.
A moment. Hello, everyone.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jorge Moreno, and today I'm going to talk about my graduation as an electronic engineer. When did it happen? It happened on October 14, 2022. How did it happen? Well, in 2012, I graduated from high school with a technician certificate in system. Additionally, I obtained a technician certificate from SENA in Malaga. In 2013, I studied and approved an introductory level course to pursue my degree at WIS. In 2015, I started studying for my bachelor degree at the Industrial University of Santander at the Malaga campus for 2 years, and then I moved to the Bucaramanga campus. In 2019, I had to suspend my studies for a year because of personal reasons. In 2022, I graduated as an electronic engineer. Who was part of the event? The people who were part of my graduation were my mother, Ana Celis, my father, Jorge Moreno, my 2 sisters, Dana and Ingrid Moreno, my brother, Elkin Moreno, and my cousin, Jazz Martinez. Why was it important? This event was very important for me because I got my bachelor degree, which allowed me to end one stage in my life as a student and start a new one as a professional. I had always wanted to be an electronic engineer, and when the day came, I was excited and felt very proud of myself. How did you feel? Well, I remember feeling very excited on that day. I was sharing it with my family, and I started feeling nervous, but my parents said that everything was going to be fine. Finally, when I received my diploma, I feel really happy, and I celebrate together with my family. a full and description of the scenario. That day, I went with my parents to the university. We had to stand in line to get into the auditorium. The stage of the auditorium was beautifully adorned with flowers and elegant balloons, and there was a table where the professors of different programs were seated. All the students we had to sit down in or the same seats away from our parents. There were many photographers taking pictures of us. I couldn't forget that day because it was very special for me. Thank you for your time and your attention.
That's all, teacher.
Thank you so much, Jorge. That's great. I know lots of people, of course, feel very proud of what they have achieved in life. Yeah. And studies, of course, are one of those things that make us feel very proud. Cool. Very good. All of you guys have done a very good job. Questions for Jorge or comments? Anything you want to say or mention? Not really? Vanessa. Okay, thank you, Vanessa. Jorge, maybe I could have been your teacher at university. At some point, maybe in the past. You know, I could have been, so it's like a general possibility. Okay. Nice. Thank you, Santiago, Marlon, Karen, Kiara, and Jorge for your job. We are ready for Natalia.
Yes, I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
Can you see my screen, teacher?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Let me make sure that I already shared with, okay. Hello, everyone. I'm very pleased to presenting you today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Natalia Navarro Vega. The purpose of this presentation is to talk about an important event in my life. I would like to talk about my graduation. When it happened, this event happened in December 21 in 2021, the first ceremonies after the pandemic. I really thought that my graduation would be virtual. And how it happened? In 2014, I started to study mathematics because I need to keep my mind busy. I didn't feel really happy, but I learned many things of value. In 2016, I decided to change the career. I must confess that wasn't an easy decision. I feel nervous and scared. However, it was the best decision that I have made. I graduated from electrical engineer in December in 2021, accompanied by the most important persons in my life. Who was part? I had the opportunity to share this important moment with very special people. In the first picture from the left to right, my mother, my sister, and my grandmother. And in the second picture from the left to right, Felipe, Lady, and Astrid, my best friends. Why it was an important event for me? It's an important event because it was something that I wanted for a long time. This process taught me to be persistent, disciplined, organized, calm, and also showed me that I can do all I decide. This achievement has been one of the most important in my life, and I am pretty sure that it's the beginning of many more. And how I felt, I feel happy, excited, and proud of myself. I feel that a dream come true when I graduate. And it was a very happy day because the university changed my life and was the best experience that I have had so far. I enjoyed each good and bad moment. I meet friends for life, but the most important thing was that I learned to believe in myself. And the celebration was one of the part of the day that I really enjoyed. First, In the morning, I had the ceremony. After the ceremony, we went to have a lunch in a special restaurant, and finally, my family and friends organized a surprise party to celebrate my achievement. It was a long weekend because 2 days ago it was my birthday, so I had many reasons to celebrate. And that's all for me. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate it.
Awesome, Natalia. Thank you so much for that. I know you guys work very hard every day for making your dreams come true. That's awesome. Comments for Natalia? Any person? Marlon's comment is in the chat. Yeah, for sure. Your parents make a great effort, yeah, for sending you to university and helping you with lots of things. Yeah, I agree. Okay, thank you, Natalia. Perfect. Now we are ready for Diego. Oh, Diego, okay. I think it's my turn because I have your video. Okay, here we are. Now, okay. Lots of things that I was not. Diego, can you please send it again? Sorry. I did not do my homework and have it ready. Diego, please send it again. Lots of messages, so have to look. Okay, thank you. Natalia, I'm not sure if Natalia was interrupted, but okay, she's back. Diego here.
Hi guys. Hi guys, I'm Diego and today I want to tell you a history about my favorite familiar trip. Since I was a child, my mother used to say, someday we will go to see the sea. Some of my aunts even told me when my mother was pregnant of me, she traveled to San Andres and touching her belly, she would say, someday you will know the sea. Well, that day came. In 2012, before the people were crazy about the end of the world, I had just come from school. While we had lunch, my mother said we were going to Santa Marta, and I couldn't believe it. I just looked at her, and in a few minutes, my brother and I were jumping of happiness. That was incredible for me. The trip would be in a few months, but I couldn't wait. I used to count the days, and the wait was so long until the day of the trip arrived. My mom, Dave, brother, aunt, cousin, and I traveled for 27 hours from Venice to Santa Marta. Those were so boring. I remember that night we had a chicken sandwich for dinner. Very delicious, by the way. The next day at 9 o'clock a.m., finally we arrived. The hotel was the biggest hotel from the neighborhood. Had a pool, sauna, jacuzzi, and the best of all our pets. You could eat all you want. I'm sorry, but I have fat soul. The first day, we were so excited. In front of us, it was the immense and majestic sea. My mother was so happy seeing us. The second day, we were to the aquarium in Blanca. Guys, this is important. Let's check it out. We met Canela, the most beautiful seal that you can meet. It was so funny, fiction. Canela, afina bigotes. Un poco de suspenso. Se viene Canela a la silla. Concentradita. Vamos, Canelita. Y acomoda. Frente al público. Canelita. That day, we saw a lot of marine animals, and I tried shrimp rice for the first time. I loved it. The third day, we went to Buritac, where the river with the same name and the sea met. My brother and I went to canoeing up to the river from 1 hour until we had to return. When we returned, we met some indigenous people from the Sierra Nevada. Don't be fooled. They want to scare me from afar. That day, we returned to the hotel very, very tired. You can imagine my expression all the trip. And let's not exaggerate either. I've never been very expressive, but I was really, really happy. I can swear that days went by so fast until last day arrived. At the end of the trip, I hugged my mother and just told her, "Thank you, Mom." It was amazing. This trip is very special for me because 2 years later, my mother left this world. And now I just can say, someday I will find you again and we will see the sea. Thank you.
Okay, Diego. I see lots of messages in the chat. What's going on? My goodness. Oh no, lots of them. Oh, Diego is a YouTuber, Marlon says. Yeah, the whole video was very good and very entertaining. So we were just, focusing. It was great. Thank you so much for sharing that information. I was with a big smile, looking at it. And at the end, I was like, oh my goodness, awkward moment. I'm sorry. It was a very good product. Thank you for your comments, guys, in the chat. Lots of them, Diego. You can spend the whole night within them. I'm kidding. Okay, any other thing?
Miss, I have a question for Diego.
Yeah, sure.
Tell
Diego,
me, Kate.
are you a really YouTuber? Your video is super great.
Maybe.
Are you, Diego?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, what is your content about?
Only maybe resume for series and video games.
Okay. Are you planning to use English in it? Or are you already using it?
Not really.
Think about it.
My first time speaking English in YouTube.
It's okay. Think about it. So maybe you can, spread the message and make it, to a different audience. Marlon, thank you. What's up?
Diego, how long did you spend editing the video?
I spent maybe 8 or 9 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for it. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Teacher, one last question, please.
Okay. Go ahead, Mandy.
Did you use the program that you sent me yesterday?
Yes, I used the After Effects and Premiere Pro.
Okay, thank you. That's really great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's very nice you guys help each other and share your knowledge and things and tools. Yeah, cool. Okay. So we are ready for Manuela, then Joan, then Beatriz. And after Beatriz, Yomara. Okay, so get ready. Manuela, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, is working or not?
It is, Manuela. Go ahead. Manuela, I'm afraid I cannot listen to the voice. I'm not sure the rest of the class. Guys, can you hear Manuela?
No,
Why,
teacher.
teacher?
No?
I can hear, but I don't know
She
how
must
to do it.
share sound. Share screen.
Okay, got it. I got it.
Okay, Manuela.
Try it again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
presentation. My name is Manuel Ortiz. And today I am so excited to share one of the best days of my life. It's the graduation of my siblings. So let's start. You may wonder when this event happened. It happened in the year 2020. It was a special year because the whole world was going through a major health and economic crisis. But this was no impediment to celebrating great victories like this one. This adventure begins in 2008 and it ends 12 years later in 2020. The week before, we were preparing everything we needed, such as the perfect outfit, a photo studio, and a good place to have lunch together. Who took part in this event was obviously my sister Alexandra, my brother Jose Vicente, my siblings, teacher, and classmates, who are now my friends, the relative of other students, and me, the girl in the red pants. This event was so important to me because it reflects the union of my family, the effort of each one, the days of my siblings and my mother getting up at 3 a.m., the hard days driving to school on a bad road, using a motorcycle, and having to go through many other hard things. So, as expected, I felt very proud and nostalgic to see the achievements of my siblings. I feel lucky and happy to be able to be with them on that special date. On that day, I also feel that together we can overcome many adversities. The ceremony took place at my old school. It is a Salesian school located in Guadalupe, Santander. There were many parents with big smiles on their face. The courtyard was decorated with many black and gold balloons. There were also many chairs and a red carpet on the floor. There was a very good singer playing guitar with my old music teacher, so I got very emotional and had to cry a little bit. Our parents always told us to work hard, to never give up on our dreams, and there we were. So thank you guys for listening to me.
Awesome, Manuela. Very good.
Thank
All
you.
of you proud of your achievements. Nice. Questions, comments for Manuela? You have some comments in the chat. Thank you. That's a great idea that we have the comments in the chat because now I just look at the time and I was like, oh my God, we just have half of the presentations. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. So it's not that I pay attention, in a less way now with the others. No, it's just like I need to move. Okay, Manuela, Joan, Beatriz. Joan, come on.
Do you see the screen?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my presentation on my unforgettable family trip to Bogota, the vibrant capital of Colombia. Okay, now we talk about when it happened. Our trip was on January 6 and 12 in the year 2022. How it happened? We arrived in Bogota on a sunny morning, and we saved 4 months in advance. The anticipation had been building for weeks, and finally, we were ready to immerse ourselves in the sights and the sounds of Metropolis. Everything was ready to go, along with my parents Nestor and Novia, and my sisters Stephanie and Daniela. This family trip was important to us for several reasons. Firstly, it offers a precious opportunity to come together and create new memories. After enduring a challenging year filled with personal obstacles and the global pandemic, this journey was a much needed respite from reality, a chance to reconnect and strengthen the bonds within our family. Overall, I felt incredible, grateful to be on this trip with my family. Bogotá's beautiful scenery and rich culture only added to the significance of our adventure. The memories we create during our time together will forever hold a special place in our hearts, reminding us of the joy and love we share as a family. Now we see a full and deep description about Bogota trip. Our first day in Bogota was filled with excitement as we set out to explore the city, sample its intensive cuisine, and dip headfirst into its vibrant cultures. We roamed the streets, immersing ourselves in a local atmosphere where the colors, sounds, and scents overwhelmed our sense in the most invigorating way. Another breathtaking moment came when we ventured to the Monserrate mountain. Sailing in a covered car, we reached the summit and were greeted by a panorama that took our breath away. From vantage point, the entire cityscape unfolded before our eyes, revealing the juxtaposition of colonial architecture and modern skyscrapers in Bogota. And it is all. And thanks you all for listening.
Thank you so much, John. Very descriptive, very good. Okay, my dear friends, it's not that I'm paying less attention to this one, okay? Manuela and Joan, it's just that I just checked the time and I think we need to move, okay? So it's okay. Do not feel jealous, please. Comments for John, anything? Not really? Okay, it was a very good job. And we are ready for Beatriz. After Beatriz, we have Xiomara, Jessica, and Catherine. If you have any questions for Joan, this is your time. Questions, comments?
I love Bogota for the weather, teacher.
Really? That's
Yeah.
what I don't like it. Well, the weather, I don't know, makes me feel like lazy. Yeah, it's a little bit hard for me to keep like a very active routine. And for other reasons, I don't like it.
Teacher,
What's up, Mandy?
today the weather in Bogota is cloudy and it's raining. It's raining all days.
Are you there?
Yes, teacher. I'm
Nice.
here.
I'm not jealous, Mandy. I don't like it. I don't know. My mom lives there. And I don't go to see my mom in Bogota. I just meet her in Boyacá because that's where my brother lives. Yeah, so we have that meeting point. So I think that perhaps the times when I go to Bogota, it's just when I need the airport. That's it. I don't love that city. Okay, thank you for your comments. Thank you so much, Joan, for your video. Let's listen to Beatriz. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome to my presentation. Today, I will be talking to you about how the COVID changed my life and why it was important for me. At the end, I will share a message with you. When it happened, I remember the COVID began in February 2020 in Colombia. After about a month, the Colombian government ordered the preventive isolation of all people in the country. Moreover, my company permitted that we could work in our house. How it happened? The COVID got to my house at middle of March 2021 while I was studying with my nephew and also working at my parents' house. One day, my husband had an accident and he had contact and discourse with other man near to the Cacique Mall. After picking up me and my sister, my husband and my sister both developed COVID symptoms. And few days later, I was worried because my mother would also have symptoms, and because too in September 2020, my family found out that my mother had breast cancer. I was part of the event for first off, thanks to God and the Virgin, and then to my family, father, mom, nephew, brother-in-law, sister, husband, and the doctors. Because without them, all the achievements and experience I've had wouldn't have been possible. Why is important for me? For three reasons. One, I was able to be there throughout the thermography process and spend time with my mom and enjoying my nephew's upgrading for 2 years. Two, I learned to value life better. Three, the companies have been changing the paradigms about work from home. And how I felt. At the beginning, I felt worried, and I thought that my mom would die because in the same year, a coworker died of the same illness. But thanks to God and the Michael Virgins, now I can say that my mother has been cured and she is winning the battle. And I will never forget two sentences that marked with my life forever. One, when my sister was cutting off my mother's hairs. Two, when my mom, my sister, and I were in the last thermography, and we saw with my mom was playing the bear. This activity means that you are free of the cancer. At the end, I can share the message. Let everything change for love, because love for God and our family is the most important thing and we must protect it. Also, we must enjoy life as if it were the last, because life is just a moment. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you so much, Beatrice, for sharing that. I know that the pandemic perhaps changed our lives, yeah, in any way. We are not the same. Even if we did not have like, tragic themes, we kind of think differently. Okay, thank you. Comments for Beatrice? Anything?
Please, I need to something to tell something to Beatrice.
Thank you, Kathy.
She and her family are really strong.
I know. Yes. Very brave as well. Thank you, Catherine. Any other person who wants to say anything? Not really? Okay. Thank you so much for your comments. We are ready for Xiomara. Yes, Vanessa, I agree with you. Very brave. Yes, Beatriz. Okay. Xiomara, are you ready?
Yes, teacher, one moment. Hello everyone, my name is Maria Caterina Rincon Sanchez. I feel that this is one of the events that I remember the most, and that is why I choose it as one of the most important. When did it happen? My baptism was on November 11, 2007, when I was 5 years old. I was baptized in the church of San Vicente Chucurí, and the party was at my grandparents' house because that house was bigger than ours. I choose my good parents. My good mother chose how I would dress. My parents chose where it would be. Who was part of the event? The event was attended by me, by my good parents, my parents, brothers, and my grandparents were at my baptism, and many of my friends and the rest of my family were at the party. I feel that it was important and significant event in my life because now that I am grown up, and I asked my parents why they baptized me so big. They answered me so that you could choose your good parents yourself. And today I think it was a good decision, and also because it was the first party my parents organized for me. Today I feel that it was a particular event in my life because normally children are baptized from every young age. I remember that I was a big girl, and everyone told me that I was going to make communion. There were 2 days in which only a 5 years old girl can describe this emotion. After my baptism, we had lunch at a restaurant and traveled to my grandparents' farm, where the reception was held there. When we arrived, all the goods and the decoration were already there. We arrived around 7 at night. We took photos and the party started. They were all my friends from school. There were gifts for them. And around 7 in the morning, I was up. My bed was full of gifts. I was the best moment. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much, Xiomara. I think that's my case as well. I got baptized when I was 7. So it was so funny the ceremony that they saw such a big girl doing that. Interesting. Okay, comments for Xiomara? Anything? Okay, thank you. After Xiomara, we have Jessica, then Catherine and Mandy. So get ready. Come on, Jessica.
Okay. You can say my presentation?
It's
No,
loading.
No?
It's loading, Jessica. I think, okay, done.
Now?
Yes?
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Jessica and I want to tell you my life event when I was a gay. This was 2 years ago on April 2021 when I was 17 years old. What happened? I had to be hospitalized for a long time. I had some surgeries and it was important that I stay very still for a while. Whereas I gradually lost mobility of my legs. Who was part of the event? My parents, my physical therapist, and the nurses. My parents and the nurses always motivating me and congratulating me when I have a new achievement. And the physical therapist, every day he helped me to be able to walk again. This event is important for me because walking was and is my favorite activity. Also because I thought that I wasn't going to make it. But when I was able to walk again, I feel very calm and happy. I took me about 4 months to walk and run very well again. This was a great experience for me. My feelings about it. First, I was sad because
Jessica, are you done?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Comments or questions for Jessica?
Yes, me. I think she is really strong and brave. I think she is a motivating person.
Yeah.
She walk again is too difficult.
I know. My goodness, guys, your stories. Yeah. Wow. Very interesting. Thank you for sharing those events. Okay, good job, Jessica. Catherine, we're ready for you.
Okay, miss. Give me a moment.
Okay.
I have only a hand.
Don't worry. Guys, do not forget that after we finish the presentations, I will send you the link for the survey, okay? So, go ahead, Catherine.
Okay, miss.
Catherine, don't hear.
I'm afraid you did not share the sound, Catherine. Can you fix it, please?
Catherine?
Miss, you can show my screen?
No, I mean, you can share it, but I cannot share that video because you don't have a link. So maybe one of your classmates
okay.
Tell you how you can share the sound,
okay? Yet. Now.
Catherine, check the share sound. And the end, check the share sound.
Okay, where?
When you share screen, open the window, and the end, check the share sound.
So what we get drunk.
Okay. Yeah.
Now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what we smoke weed. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what we go out. That's how it's supposed to be.
Hello everyone. Today I want to tell you about my special day when I graduate as a psychologist. This happened on March 13 in Bucaramanga, just a day before being confined due to COVID-19. This was in the intermediate auditorium of the university, since it couldn't be done in a mundo as planned due to COVID-19. This was the most special day for me because the most important people in my life were with me that day. Most important people in my life, my family, my older brother, my mom, my aunts, and my friends, two of my best friends at the university, my boyfriend and his family. I felt really grateful. I felt my heart leapt for joy, and I was really proud of myself for having made it. I felt that I have been able to finish what I had started with so much effort. This was really important to me because I put blood, sweat, and tears, and it was of my biggest dreams come true. The stage was designed with total love and speed. Since we couldn't not celebrate Unimundo's planet, there were buckets of flowers in many colors and flags of the university. At the end of the graduation ceremony, I went with my family and my boyfriend family to my favorite restaurant called La Toscana to celebrate the B-Day. My two best friends also accompanied us there. This is all for my special day. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.
Okay, Miss. Very good job, Catherine. Awesome. Thank you all of you for sharing us those important events. Good, Catherine. Comments for Catherine? Questions? Anything? Okay, we are ready for Mandy. Mandy, and after Mandy, we have Manuel, Maria, and Vanessa. Go ahead, Mandy. Mandy, hello? Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Mandy, we can hear.
Mandy, fix the sound, please.
¿Abro el micrófono para el sonido?
No, Mandy, when you share screen, check the sound in the window. Without share and again share. When again share, check the
You
share
need to
sound.
stop sharing and share again.
Yeah.
Hello classmates and teacher, today I will present my trip abroad. A little review of my previous memories about an awesome travel to one of the most beautiful countries in South America. Come on. When I was 18 years old, while I was studying music degree at WIS University in Bucaramanga City, I was in a trip abroad. I have the experience to know the awesome country of Chile. Today, I can remember it as if it had been yesterday. A short review about how this happened. I need to go back to 2008 year when I started the music degree at WIS University. At the same time, I decided joining Tuna at WIS. Time after, in January 2010, we were invited to participate in a meeting of Tunas in Talagante City in Chile. I was really surprised because I have never been in another country. 2 months later, we boarded the flight of our dreams. We have the experience to travel with 16 more musicians. They were students of different careers from WIS. It was an unforgettable trip because I got truly good friends.
trip was one of the most important events in my life. I met interesting people. I visited amazing places and I got memories of great moments that I will never forget. Then, bye bye.
Okay, very good job, Mandy. Thank you. I have never been to Chile, but I guess it is a very wonderful destination for visiting. Great. Questions for Mandy? Comments? No?
He do a great video like Diego, Bea, great video.
All of you did a good job. Yeah, Diego was sharing some information about the editing with Mandy. I guess, I'm not sure. You guys were talking about it. Okay, good. Very good. We are ready for Manuel. Come on, Manuel.
One moment, teacher.
Okay, Manuel, let's go. Yeah, we are waiting, don't worry. Is there any way we can help you, Manuel?
No, teacher, one moment. I have many windows open.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Manuel Sepulveda, and I am going to talk about what has been one of the most important events in my life so far, which was my two nieces' baptism. Well, as I already mentioned, it was a Catholic baptism. The event took part on October 2nd of 2021. It was very important for me because it was another reason to have the family together, and also because I was my younger niece's godfather, and it was my first time being someone's godfather. So it was for sure an interesting experience for me. It was also important for my niece's grandmothers since it meant my niece's Catholic initiation. Who attended to the event? There were my sister, Julie, her husband, Diego, my two nieces, Valentina and Elena, Diego's sister, Diana, and her husband, Marcos, their daughter, Mariana, also Diego's parents, Josefa and Elias, and my girlfriend. Of course, also the priest. The scenario was Parroquia Niño Jesús in the Ciudad Bolívar neighborhood in Bucaramanga, which is a stone-look typical Catholic church. In the interior, it has several for people wood seats as Catholic church usually have. The place also has a variety of Jesus Christ, Holy Mary, and Catholic saints representations. The main place is the shrine where the celebration took part, but the most important part of the event was the baptism. So the baptismal font was the place where that celebration took part. How it happened? Well, our day started a few hours before the event, since me and my family were getting ready. I was also helping my sister to get my nieces dressed for the event. Once we all were in the church, the ceremony started as a regular Catholic Mass, which is something very common to all of us since we were raised on it. Close to the end, the specific devotion of a Catholic baptism ritual were performed. I was presented as Elena's godfather, and Valentina's godparents were also present. Then my nieces got their heads washed up with holy water by the priest as a signal of their Catholic life kickoff. When the celebration was finished, we all gathered in my sister's apartment. My feelings about it. Well, during the celebration, I remember feeling very happy for seeing my sister, my mom, and my nieces again, but at the same time feeling a little weird since they had some time without being in a Catholic Mass. I remember also feeling a little stressed trying to get everything done before the celebration. And that's it. Thank you so much to everyone.
Thank you so much, Manuel. Thank you, thank you. Okay, guys, comments for Manuel? Anything you want to say or mention? Good job. No? So we are ready for Maria. Thank you, Manuel, for your video. It was very interesting information. Maria, ready? Maria Alejandra. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Maria. Welcome to my project. I'll be talking about my trip of 15. Get started. When it happened? Well, it happened when I was 15 years old. Exactly when I used to celebrate my birthday on April 6, 2019. That day I received the tickets. The trip was a few days later when we went to the airport to take the flight to Madrid in Spain and after to other countries. How did it happen? Here I celebrate my birthday with my family and friends. I loved the party and spend it with the people I love. Finally, it was time to open the presents. I was very happy. When I opened a little box, I was surprised and excited because one of my birthday gifts, the gift of my mother, were tickets to travel to Europe, who was part of the event. While my mother and I traveled to different places, we were meeting with different people. First, we were with my grandmother in Spain. Then, when we went to France, we met a friend of my mother and her son. Why is it important? It is important because since I was a child, I liked to visit new places. One of my dreams was to go around the world, and I always wanted to travel to Europe. So that was on my 50th birthday, made me very happy. How you feel? I feel excited and surprised by all the things that I could see. The ancient monument, the marble sculpture, all the history that can be found just by looking at a city. A full and deep description of the scenario. There were many scenarios. The first scenario was in Spain, Madrid. There was a town with many trees and a lot of yellow grass in the field. The second scenario was in France, Paris. In that place it was very cold and it looked a bit gloomy. The last scenario was in Italy, Rome and Vatican City. In that place, what stood out the most was the ancient architecture. Other aspects. What things did you do? I visited museums. Crepes and tapas were eaten by me. What places did you know? The Eiffel Tower, the Louvre Museum, Rome Coliseum, and the Vatican Museum. Things to take on the trip. Wallet, suitcase, passport, etc. How long was the trip? The trip lasted a month. What you bought as a souvenir? I bought birthday shares from my family, postcard, and some book of the museums. That is all. Thank you for watching. Hi, everyone.
Thank you so much, Maria, for sharing that. That will be me. I will feel as well, you know, the same as you, because I have always wanted to go to Europe. It has my favorite country, which is Italy, so I really want to go there. Well, I think that the reasons for traveling to Europe are endless, right? It's history, culture, natural beauty. Awesome. Comments for Maria, guys? Comments, questions? Thank you for your comments in the chat. Anything? Let me tell you something. My dear friends, before we listen and see Vanessa's video, let's just finish the survey. That was part of the plan, but because of the time, I will share the link with you. Yeah, and you guys will do it, but you are still paying attention to Vanessa's video. Yeah, that is our last one. Okay. So
I can share. I'm going to send you the link.
Wait a second. I will give you the link of the survey. Yeah, you guys are going to answer some questions related to the methodology of the lessons, the punctuality, everything you have done during the cycle. Yes, things you like, maybe things that you don't really like. So I will give you the link, and we are ready for Vanessa, which is our last video of tonight. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it like that. You guys have the link in the chat. And we are ready for Vanessa. Vanessa, are you ready?
And yes, teacher.
Okay. So please share your video with us. Come on.
Teacher, you can share.
Is there any way we can help you? What do you need?
I don't. I can share because I don't have a computer.
Ah, okay. So is that the link you sent here, the one that you want me to play?
Yes.
Okay, sure. I'll do it. Let me just, as well as Manuel, lots of websites open, my goodness. Let me see, Vanessa, if I can just do it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, guys. Look at Vanessa's video. Here we are.
Popular culture self to remember is to live to art. And now I share a wonderful event in my life. I will relive it. I am Vanessa Zambrano Martinez, and this is my project titled Traveling with My Friends. I will show you how, when, and where the event took place, who accompanied me, how I feel, and much more information. To provide context, this amazing trip happened in November 2019. But let's start from the beginning. The idea of traveling to a remote place with my best friend had started a long time ago. When I was a minor, it was not limited for me. So when I turned 18, together with my best friend and a friend, we select the place and decided to travel. In this image, you can see the route we took. We arrived in Medellin on the first day, then headed to Turbo on the second day. From there, we traveled by boat to the Capurganá. On the fifth day, we journeyed to Monteria before finally returning to Bucaramanga. So who did I go with? Well, I traveled with my best friend, Harold, and your friend, Jose. I met in college a few years prior to the trip. But what is important to me is that it was my first trip to a faraway place with my friends. I felt me with a lot of emotion. To spread some of the many emotional experience that was better than I love. I was genuinely happy to share and learn, excited by the wonders of nature, and filled with an excitement. However, there was also a touch of nostalgia, which represent 20% of my emotion. Now that you know the context how I felt during the drive, let's delve deeper into each definition. I depart from Bucaramanga to Medellin. There I explored the city, rode the subway, visited parks, and explored the charming Pueblito Paisa. The next stop was Turbo. I was pleasantly surprised by the place, feeling right at home by the sea and the coast. Then we reached Capurganá, ordering destination. We embarked on ecological excursions over the sea, had an encounter with crab, although I don't like them very much. And finally, we arrived in Monteria, where I enjoyed refereeing Luis and visited La Ronda del Sino, a wonderful place. Our last stop was Bucaramanga. Thank you very much for the attention and for living the memory with me.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. Awesome. You mentioned Medellin, and that's a city I want to go because I have never been to, and perhaps that's the destination people abroad know Colombia for. Yeah, people always say Medellin, Cartagena. It's very strange that a Colombian person, doesn't take the chance to go there. Comments for Vanessa, my dear friends. Comments, questions. Thank you, Catherine. Anything? You guys did such a good job. That's the proof that hard working is really worth it. Very good. Congratulations to all of you. I loved your stories. Comments, questions? Okay, I hope you guys are working on the survey. Haven't you? Please tell me if you have any problem with it, and tell me if you already finished it. Hands up if you are working on the survey. Show me. Okay, awesome, Beatriz. Thank you, Manuela. Good, Joan. I will ask our coordinator in some minutes if you are done, okay? And do not forget the other information I'm collecting. My dear friends, this is the end of our presentations. For the second part of the class tonight, you guys will work on a general review because we are done. We have come to the end, yes? And next Monday is our final test. Remember, it is a standard test, yeah? So you guys need to focus on tenses, prepositions, common expressions, yeah? Perhaps everything we have just worked on, okay? And you will also be assessed in your oral production. For the second part of the class next Monday, you guys will have the speaking test. Is there any question about it?
Means I have a question about the shared slides, the class teacher.
Yes, Beatriz.
I checked the slides about you 5. I don't found the class number 4.
Oh, it must be a mistake, but I will just check and I will tell you, okay?
Okay.
No, because I have uploaded all of them, well, but not this one, yeah? Last night I also uploaded the one for class 8. So I will check that list and I will just tell you, okay? Thank you for that. Any other thing? We're going to stop because you guys need your break and get ready for practicing and working on the general review. What's up, Manuel?
Teacher, when do we start the next cycle?
Oh, that's a good question. June 8th. It means Thursday. So we have Monday, the final test. 2 days of break, and then we start again on Thursday. Yes? But I will give you that information next Monday. Do not worry. Any other question, my dear friends?
Yeah, teacher. What time did we do for complete the online course, the platform?
The survey?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, no, Moodle. That's what you're talking
Yes.
about, right? Well, you guys have this weekend, yeah, for finish it. Because next Monday is the last day of our cycle. So please work on it. Thank you so much, Diego, for reminding us about that. Thank you, thank you. What else? I love questions. Any other?
So, yes, teacher. So we have Monday all day for finishing the Moodle,
That's okay.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's okay. Yeah, I mean, when we finish our exam, I will download those scores. Yeah, so it's okay, Manuel. Yeah, the whole day is fine.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Well, we have Diego, Catherine, Marlon, Mendy, Santiago, and Natalia, well, and Jorge, done with the survey. So the rest of you, please finish it. My dear friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the night and a great weekend. Study English, and I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye, you too.